Hey everyone! So I've been making videos for a bit and I thought I'd make a video about me so people can get to know me a little bit better. So I was raised in Texas my whole life and I had a son when he was 3 years old diagnosed with autism. And so from that point on, I was on a search and a hunt to figure out and find out what happened to him, what was going wrong, and it was a doctor's visit. And so from that point on, I just kept looking and looking and looking. And at one point in 2019, I actually had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening. With that being said, I don't know if you know what Kundalini is, but it's what opens our chakras up. And mine was just spontaneous. It just went up my back, like snakes going down my face, and I literally thought I was having a heart attack. And my husband was like, no, you're not having a heart attack. Because apparently he had been awakened for years before but couldn't tell me. So at that point, he was ecstatic that I was finally awake, but I was completely blown open. I'm talking like I could see, I had visions just flying at me, see with my eyes open, my third eye was just wide open. And from that point on, I started seeing visions of mountains, and I moved to Colorado to help my son. And that is where we got the help for him, believe it or not. He actually was not absorbing his medications, and it took us moving to Colorado and him going in the NSC or the neuropsych unit to get children's here, and they only have one in here, and they have one in Oregon. And they found out he wasn't absorbing his medications. And from that point on, his seizures got so much better. His behavior got so much better. And to this day, he is so much better than he was. But also the barometric pressure affects him. So if you have a kid who is on the spectrum or has seizures, or anybody with seizures, there are so many different things that it can affect them. And if you want to have a call about it or you need help with them, you can go to my website and I will help you. I have been through the ringer, believe me. And I have learned a lot over the years with my son, and he is the one that has helped me evolve to where I am at this point. So if you have any questions and you want help with if you have a disabled child or adult, I live in Colorado now. I used to live in Texas, and I can tell you they don't offer anything there. This is the reason why I moved. I actually moved to Colorado to become a CNA so I could get paid something because I was having to stay home and take care of him. I was having to pay out of pocket for ABA behavior. They didn't offer that in Texas at all. I move here, I get on a waiver, and then I get with a great school district who took care of him and sent him to an autism school that helped him over all these years and, taught him when you're not happy, you don't need to punch people to get their attention, and squeezing his hands was the way he learned to calm down. And so that is actually a calming mechanism. So if you want to teach your kids that, redirect them to squeezing their hands or give them squeezes, hugs, anything that helps calm their systems down. And I will make another video on that later about your nervous system. But yeah, it really does help, and he has gotten so much better. And nowadays, the only thing that really affects him is he gets migraines from the barometric pressure shifts. And there's an app called WeatherX. Your adult or your child might be having the same problem where they get migraines, but that app has helped me tremendously. And I believe there's another one called barometric pressure that I check too, because it's always when the fronts come in. When we first moved here, every time a snow front would come in, he would have multiple seizures. And we could not, this was before we got his medication regulated though. And so those were affecting him too and causing severe migraines. So yes, our poor kids, they've just been through the ringer and they just need help. So if you have any questions, you can message me. I can help you. You can, if you want a discovery call with me, it's free. Get on my website, higherspiritualhealing.com, and, we can see if we're fit to work together if you want to help work through blockages. Because a lot of us as being autistic parents or people with disabilities, we have a lot of trauma. I had a lot of was it my fault when I to my son and then he just went downhill from there? No, it wasn't. So we have a lot of things that we need to release and that are holding us back to our highest timeline, and being able to have our divine birthright to connect to the divine more clearly. So if anybody would like help with this or you have any questions, you can go to my website, higherspiritualhealing.com. You can send me an email. You can DM me on one of the social medias. I'm on all 5 of them. And yeah, so I'm here to help humanity, and any special needs parent that needs help, we're here to help. So go to my website, higherspiritualhealing.com, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye.